So we are here on the back-to-back Celebrity Reflection #2 cruise, and I want to show you a tour of room 6120. Stay to the end because I want to tell you about how that back-to-back process went on the Celebrity Reflection. Let's get going. Here is room 6120, and I am actually learning. Definitely let me know in the comments what things I can look for. I thought I would have all the cabinets and drawers open and make that a little bit easier. You've got your bathroom here, and there is your AC temp. Now this ship was built in 2012 and refurbished in 2022. So there are some things that actually show it dated, but the bathroom has a little bit different type of storage than some of the newer ships, but it has good storage. Hey there. You've got some great shelves on the right-hand side there. There's your hair dryer, sanitary disposal. That is your trash can there on the bottom, which is nice. A couple of little drawers, and there's a little cubby hole back here too that I thought that was nice. I put my flushable wipes down there. Now remember, flushable wipes are not flushable. Don't flush your flushable wipes on a cruise ship. Don't flush them at home either. They're really not flushable. I think something should be done about that, but oh well. You've got a nice shelf there to put your bag once it's all unpacked. I'm an unpacker. Nice big shower here. Celebrity is a little bit of an upgraded ship, so you will see that you have body wash, shampoo, and conditioner there, so that's nice. And they give you body lotion. That's a nice thing too. Hand soap and a little shower cap. Sometimes you get some little goodies. Some of the ships are not having Kleenex, so they're doing some cost-cutting measures, so that's good that there are still some Kleenex there, or tissue. All right, we've got the Go Green that I've signed up for. This is a rather large shower. It has this interesting feature. Both these doors open, and I feel like I'm stepping out of a time capsule, or maybe Superman stepping out of the phone booth. There is my back-to-back Bertha suitcase. It's a big Bertha. That's one good thing on a cruise ship. They do not have weight restrictions and guidelines on your luggage. So that's good. Since this is an older ship, they don't have any USB ports. But you do have 2 American plugs, 1 European plug. When we had to walk through the terminal, I was noticing some of the confiscated items. They had a very different plug. So I can show you the plug that I have. It's very compact. This is the plug I have, and it was actually suggested by Grounded Life Travel. Shout out to them. What's cool about this plug is you've got USA, right? And you've got UK. Thought that's cool. And then, it's harder with one hand, EU, European plugs. Then you've got 3 USBs down there and a USB-C. And you've also got different plugs that you can plug into. If it was a USA, then you could plug in those other plugs right there. So this is a nice compact travel one. The other one we had was a lot bigger, and so I like that this one is very compact with the confiscated items. And there were steamers and a kettle and also an unusual plug. It wasn't an electric cord. I don't know why that one was banned, but that one was on the banned list. If things are confiscated, you can pick them back up. But remember, no CBD, no sleeping CBD. I actually did a short about that. No CBD, sleeping gummies, no anything like that. So don't do that. All right, back to the tour. You've got a full-length mirror here, a nice chair at the desk there, table. This actually folds out into a bed. See how it's a little worn? My last room was worn in those same places too. It is a little worn, but it is still a great ship. I will have the full tour of the ship. This is the closet. You can get yourself a little extra hanging space there. They do give you robes, so there is a robe there for me, which is good. you do have the TV here, some shelves. This is where your safe is. This is a rather large safe. You could actually fit a laptop in there if you wanted to. This one is for the refrigerator. You can already see I have my sparkling rosé left over from last time. And I bring some creamer that I like. You see my Casino Ultra from Carnival. I am not a ship snob. I like cruising any day, any rail. So I'm actually going on 3 different cruise lines. Drawers here. Okay. And this has some storage up there. Definite storage down below. This is where Big Bertha will be going. She will be going underneath there, your life jackets, if you need to do that. Celebrity does have the muster drill where you just show up, scan your key card or your boarding pass, and they go through, here's where you're supposed to go in case of emergency. If you're in your room, bring your life jacket. If not, we'll have them here. It's very fast. I love the e-muster. It's great. You do have to watch a safety video and the ship's horn beforehand. I had to do the thing for back-to-back too. I'll go through that process, like I said, at the end. Back to the show. All right, so we've got no plug or USB on either side of the bed, which is a little bit of a bummer. My phone actually had to be all the way over here. I do sleep music at night. This is the balcony. This would have been considered, if you've seen our last episode of the extra large balcony on Royal Caribbean that we upgraded $1,000 for. This is very similar to that one. This is like an extra large balcony right here. And this one is not obstructed. And I did get this cruise free. All 7 of these cruises are free. It is raining a little bit here in Fort Lauderdale as we take off. We'll go out here to the balcony so you can see what's going on. These do not have the footstools like Royal Caribbean has, so I missed those. Same chairs, but no footstools. And it has a higher table, so you could eat out here, whereas the other one has like a drink table on the last cruise we were on. One more shot of the room from this angle, and then I will let you know my back-to-back thought. All right, so back-to-back thoughts. It was a very interesting process. We had to be out of the room by 7:30 a.m. and we had to report to the specialty restaurant Tuscan Grill by 9 a.m. This back-to-back, there were 103 people, which they said was quite a lot. Normally there are about 30. When I talked to someone in the terminal, she said that sometimes they'll say there's a certain number, but maybe not all of them show up or stay. I'm not sure how that works. She said a lot of times they'll be less than what it is. We had a pretty great group, 103 people, pretty big group. At 9 o'clock, they said, okay, we're gonna go into the terminal. They rounded us all up. We went into the terminal. When you go into port on a cruise ship, you tap your key card and it brings you up on the screens. Then they know if you're on or off the ship. It's a way to track people and make sure everybody's okay. We had to do that. We gave them our old card. Then we went into the terminal. We were only in the terminal for a few minutes. Then we were taken to customs or security. They did facial recognition, so we didn't have to show our passports. We didn't even show IDs. We did a big circle. We went through the luggage area. We had no luggage, but we went through the luggage area, and then we came back around, and they handed us envelopes with our new keys for our new rooms. So normally when you get to your room, the key is on the numbers. That's how it was last week, and that's how it's been on many ships. They put them right at the room now. You have a sealed envelope, and if that has been opened, then you want to make sure to go to guest services to make sure like your key hasn't been compromised or something. They handed us our key, then we just walked right back on the ship and we tapped our card to get on, came on the ship, and all was good. You do have to reset your app to be on the right cruise, the next cruise. So you have to reset the Celebrity app to be on the next cruise. And you do still have to go to the new muster station. One thing I did to make the back-to-back easier, even with Big Bertha suitcase, is I have the packing cubes. Instead of unpacking everything, I just put those packing cubes in the drawers and hung up the dresses because I do like to dress up in the evening. I just kept things in the packing cubes. That way, yesterday when I had to get things put back together for the back-to-back, it was super easy. I just zipped them up, put them in there, threw my dirty clothes bag in there, and it's all good. This morning, my room steward actually wheeled my luggage down to the next room. I made sure I was on the same deck. I tried to get rooms close by. I didn't want to stay in the same room because I wanted to show you what the different rooms look like and what the different processes were. The last room I had was an obstructed view, and this room is not. That's nice. This room is the equivalent to the extra large balcony that we paid over for. But that's okay. Everyday cruising is awesome, and I'm still cruising solo. Rick is actually hard at work. He was cleaning some gutters. He chose to stay in Virginia and work on our rental properties. That was before he knew I was cruising. He was gonna stay there and I was gonna go back to Florida and be in Florida for hurricane season to be there for our short-term rentals in Florida. Then I started getting all these free cruises. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go solo for the first time, back to back to back to back. I am so excited, as you can't tell. You can't tell I'm excited. I am meeting wonderful people that are engaging in the show. I am just very happy to be a part of this community. If this has been helpful, if it's been informative, if I'm helping you in any way, please make sure to give us a thumbs up and press that subscribe button. Your future self will thank you, and it's free. Just like these 7 cruises I'm going on, and even more in the future, at least one a month. Join us so that you can find out more about those and all of our shenanigans. Travel Tuna.